Hi everyone, this is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition and an energy reading for you. Divine Source, thank you for your message. I'm just confirming and affirming that I am constantly protected at all times from my enemies and adversaries and those that come against me for any reason in any way, shape, or form. Divine, thank you for consoling anybody who is in need at this time. And thank you for your message for the collective. Hey, where are we at today? What's the first card out, Divine? Quantum reality. So this is like, and a bang and a boom after. This is happening like everywhere. Anywhere and every, like, this is touching every aspect of something. Okay? Angels' protection. I'm telling you, I'm praying for you guys. Praying for me, praying for you, praying for everyone involved, even the bad guys too. I told you, explosion with the bang and a boom. Okay, somebody shopped at your protection. Glory be, no escaping justice. Glory be. For the life of me, I can't imagine what these people were thinking, and I can't wrap my head around it. You know, like, I don't know. No escaping justice. I want it all. Greedy gabatsies. You're so selfish. You're so selfish. 7 deadly sins. Is it one? Envy and greed, jealousy, envy, greed, slothfulness. 8th house, shared resources, inheritance, taboo, death and rebirth, wills, legacies. This has to do with an inheritance. It's touching a lot of people's lives. 8th house, shared resources. This is drunk words are sober thoughts, angels' protection. Drunk words are sober thoughts. This always reminds me of the story about the Archangel Cassiel. Very sad. He wanted to be immortal and he turned into an alcoholic. Right? Because, what was it somebody told me, a psychic told me once, that addiction is like the devil's the greatest drug of all is not addiction, I'm sorry, greed. Yeah, I guess addiction, like whatever you're addicted to. Hopes and dreams, friendships, originality, clubs, community, strengthening bonds, common interests, and association, 11th house, explosion. So this could be something that explodes in a good way for the collective. No escaping justice. Vendetta. Vendetta. Somebody had a vendetta. They were doing it and doing it and doing it well. They wanted it all. Greedy. Greedy, selfish people. The earth must be shared. Do not take me to your leader. Ceremony. Vendetta. Ceremony. This could be a wedding ceremony. This could be any kind of ceremony. Getting even. All that getting even crap. I gotta get even. I gotta get even. Riding their ponies. It's like, I gotta get, you never get, I have no interest in getting even. I just want God to do what God do and make things right. Spiked. Somebody gets sick, spiked. Somebody spikes something. Spiked drunk words or sober thoughts. Could have spiked somebody's alcohol. I don't really drink, so I'm going to be spiking mine. Honor official. Maybe this honored official said something here. drunk words or sober thoughts, I don't know. But here we have the rooster, Chinese zodiac. The rooster is the 10th sign. Good luck omen on time, dispels evil spirits, waking up. 1945, 1957, 1969, 1981, 1993, 2005, 2017 are significant years. Any other information? Because I stopped writing the downside of the Chinese zodiac. So you look it up for more information. Swept under the rug, bull dinky. Somebody swept some vendetta they had. They want no escaping justice. What do they want? It swept under the rug? That they did something? Notary, sign here. Ceremony, notary, sign something. A ceremony, a notary, notarize something here. Ooh, what they notarize. Let's do it. Waterfall, spiked waterfall. I don't know if somebody was drinking a lot. Spiked. And they were crying in their booze. Waterfall, tipping the scales. An honored official tipped the scales. First house, personality, appearance, character, confidence, and recognition. Underneath the rooster, 1 and 11th house, explosion. So 111, you could be seeing 111, 11, 11. Intimacy, swept under the rug. Some intimacy into you I see. Into you I see. Into me. When I look at you, I see me. Intimacy. Fiasco. Some fiasco here. At the bottom of the deck, we have a strategy. If the strategy was a fiasco, I don't know. Divine, I don't see any crimes here. No escaping justice, but I don't see an actual crime here. Somebody had a pregnancy test, pregnancy scare, unexpected income. Got money, got paid for a baby? Maybe. I know of somebody who I do not care for. I tried. I don't care for them because they are a trickster spirit who was shopping for eggs. And I don't mean chicken eggs. Okay? Out egg shopping. But somebody here could have had a baby to spite someone out of a relationship or something they did. Let's see. Divine. We got the police at the bottom of the deck. I'm just, you know, we're never going to get rid of crime in our lifetime. I wish I could pray on it a lot, but there's still going to be criminals. So this story is just going to be replicated with different variations. But we're going to do our best right here to tell the truth about so that people can live normal lives and realize that they're not the problem. Quantum reality. Somebody wanted to steer you to a different reality, or you steered yourself into a different reality, which may have affected other people's reality. Abundance, angels protection. You have an abundance of angel protection. Be ready to receive material, emotional, and spiritual gifts from the universe. Yep. You are protected, whatever this is. The angels are protecting you. Oh, darn it. It's like somebody's like watching me and going, shush boom ba, let our cards go flying. But that's not going to stop me from giving out the message. It's just not going to happen, guys. Let's see, what is this explosion about? Somebody's shocked. Something exploded here. What is this explosion, Divine? Divorce, breaking a contract. Explosion. Something. Maybe somebody was mad about a divorce. I don't know. You did it to protect yourself, maybe? No escaping justice, nurturing something. Somebody wanted justice or something here. Yes, all smiles, approval, and excitement. I want it all. Somebody got approval to take everything. Yes, all smiles, approval, and excitement. What is this? Sacrifice. For you to sacrifice your inheritance, sometimes letting go is necessary. What are you willing to release for growth? So you might have they want you to let go of some kind of inheritance here, or a deep bond. And maybe you did when you moved on here. Strength, drunk words, or sober thoughts. Somebody could be a Leo, doesn't have to be, but somebody was drinking and talking here. But what they were saying made sense when they were drunk or drinking. Hopes and dreams, community, 11th house. Somebody has an attachment to a club or an association here that's going to get broken, possibly out of this divorce. Vendetta, fulfilling a fantasy. Somebody wanted to get even with you for something here. Haunted, ceremony. They're haunted by some ceremony they performed, possibly. Spiked, or they were trying to haunt you. Spiked, a wealthy man. Somebody spiked a wealthy man's drink, or a wealthy man may have somebody spiked this wealthy man's drink. Excuses, this official is making excuses. Why do I feel deja vu suddenly? I feel like I did this reading before already. I don't know. Just this excuses, honored official. I don't know, rooster. Crushed, sad, broken, feeling alone. This could be after a divorce. Somebody born the sign of the rooster after divorce. Something was swept under the rug. Childish. That somebody was childish. Was foolish. Notary. What is this notary doing? Warm. This could have been notarized a long time ago, or something here that was notarized is in an old suitcase, an old book. Waterfall, child. Somebody was crying over a child, maybe. Massive regrets. The scales are tipped for this honored official who made excuses with something. Maybe they spoke while they were drinking. Personality, appearance, character, confidence, recognition. What is this recognition? That was the mirror that came out, believe it or not. Mirror. Somebody wants to mirror your recognition. Somebody wants your recognition here. Fulfilling a fantasy. Disillusioned. Somebody is disillusioned and they're being very childish when it comes to something being swept under the rug. And death. The end of this fiasco. There's a death card. Some fiasco here. Feminine energy at the bottom of the deck. Somebody rejected this feminine. Somebody rejected them. Blast in the past. Oh my gosh. Want you to be vulnerable. They want to start over. And they create a web of lies they can't take back. So you took back some kind of gift. Somebody was very pretentious for telling them that they had money they didn't have. I don't know. Somebody talks too much. That's what it says here. Somebody was talking too much. And they told on themselves or something they did here. Let's see, what is this about? Can we talk about some kind of death of a fiasco, which could have been this marriage, this that's getting divorced. It was a fiasco. This is crazy. You might have been sacrificed, or somebody sacrificed your will or your inheritance or something to fulfill a fantasy and marry somebody, and now they're haunted by it. Some kind of strategy they were into, whatever this is. I feel bad for this person here because this child may very well suffer. And then another generation grows up hateful and hurtful. I mean, steer. Three of Pentacles. This group steered this person to a different reality, or they tried to steer you. Collaborative effort to steer them to somebody else. So they lied about an abundance. You were protected. You had angels' protection, but they were trying to steal your abundance in some way. So they were trying to steal you to a different reality. Five of Swords, winning at all costs in a divorce is exploding. Somebody here. This could be an explosion in the courtroom. Six of Cups, children, nurturing, no escaping justice. Because somebody here nurtured something here from the past, or their children. They were the nurturer. I want it all. Ace of Pentacles. They wanted all of this. They wanted the whole thing. That yes, and they wanted everybody to say you should have it. So how else would they do that but to make you look bad? This is a Page of Pentacles that came out in reverse. So this is not the sacrifice, this payment didn't get paid. Somebody sacrificed it. They didn't pay it. Instead, the strength, Leo, doing magic, I don't know, drunk words or sober thoughts. Somebody here manipulated something here. Lied, manipulated. The Empress here. This is your associations, time and age are back to reality. You touched ground after they did whatever they did to it with this explosion. You touched ground as the Empress. You see that there? Which now somebody, I don't know, fulfilling a fantasy. Vendetta, getting even with the past. Three of waiting for this, whatever they did to fulfill their fantasy. Is this person okay? You okay? Haunted ceremony. You be waiting a long damn time. Six of Swords. Somebody may have left the ceremony, or they're haunted by the memory of leaving something. They want to haunt you for leaving a marriage or leaving a ceremony. Three of Cups, a wealthy man, somebody spiked someone's drink during a celebration, this wealthy man's drink. One of these three little heifers did magic. Okay? Excuses. Honored official. Four of Pentacles. They made excuses to hold on to this money, or to hold on to something that belongs to the Empress because of a divorce. Nine of Swords, crushed. Somebody's crushed and having bad dreams. Okay? Somebody here really upset. The Moon, childish, swept under the rug. This could be a moon sign. This could be somebody who was delirious. This could be confused deception, not seeing things clearly. Childish. They deceived a child, swept it under the rug. Queen of Pentacles, warned, notary. Yeah. This Queen of Pentacles, they're claiming kids that don't belong to them. This nut, earth sign feminine, wants to be seen. Here's the child. Look. The devil. Okay? This is like a demon child doing something. They're crying now. Capricorn, possibly, but some child who, I don't know, Eight of Pentacles. Somebody is regretting. They're trying to tip the scales because they have massive regrets. Something they did toxic. They may have poisoned this child using magic, putting stuff in their drink. King of Wands wanted to mirror this person's character. Never happened. Never happened. They want to mirror this person's character, right? To hold on to money, to be the honored official. They're using magic as well. They want to tip the scales using mirror magic. Eight of Swords, disillusioned. They've got it locked in their head. They're disillusioned. They can't see their way out of this illusion, intimacy. They've got this illusion. Yep. And this is some announcement that somebody passed away. This is premature and it was a fiasco. So maybe they said, you passed away. Again, we do have the Strength card with the Hangman. Somebody changed their mind and blocked possibly a Queen of Wands who was heartbroken, who was the third party, who was having sex with the world. Sex online, I guess, and wishing for this money. They were wishing for this fortune, but they were meeting people online, whoever this Queen of Wands represents. I don't know. I cannot say I do not know. Let's see. They smile in your face, and all the while they want to take your place, the backstabbers. Somebody's expecting to go to court. Expecting to go to court. The devil over a child, my gosh. Great fortune. They're expecting this great fortune once court is over. Are they? A main female may have to go to court. Might be a middle-aged woman, considered middle-aged, and find out that they have to move. Or they will be. This is change. Something's going to change. They got to move. What is this Three of Pentacles here? This group effort in all directions. They were trying. Yeah, mature woman spearheaded this group of people. Against a mature woman, great fortune. They stole a great fortune and abundance that was protected by angels. Oh my gosh. Message here. Somebody's getting a message. They're quite shocked that they're getting a divorce contract in the mail. Wouldn't that be wild? Fraudulent marriage that somebody wants to get out of. They still have to, okay, if they recorded it with the notary, right, they would still have to, even if they got a no contest divorce, you have to be served some kind of papers, right? What is this? Six of Cups, privileged lady with 2 children maybe, nurturing, no escaping justice. They may be thinking about the past or something they nurtured in the past. They might have groomed their children in the past. No escaping justice for that. What's the Ace of Pentacles? Or they think there's no escaping justice for you. Take it as it resonates. Journey. Yep, journey. I want it all. Somebody was approved to go and get this pentacle. They got an approval for it. Yeah, this is weird. Expectation. Somebody's expecting a payment that's not coming. You were sacrificed for some kind of payments because somebody said they were having a child, or a child was doing magic even. Somebody's telling the truth about this child doing magic on your butt. Adjudication, the Empress. This is somebody going to court, a mother, possibly a couple, with regards to this divorce. This could be this divorce here. Somebody's moving on, an Empress, because they're waiting to go to jail. Somebody here, vendetta, fulfilling a fantasy, is going to end them up in jail. Imprisonment. This is a divorce. Somebody's getting a divorce from somebody because they're going to jail, or they're in jail. That should speed it up, right? What's this? They're walking away from this ceremony, this marriage, or they're moving on. Community, moving on from, they're haunted by this, by moving on towards a community, from a marriage, from a ceremony. This could be somebody who walked out on a marriage to join a community. I don't know. Spiked. This person wanted to return to, they spiked somebody's drink so they would return to this courtship because they walked out on this courtship. This person may have put them in jail. They might even have a child between them. But look at this unexpected income that's coming from this honored official, because this honored official has no excuse other than he said, she said, and I know so-and-so and they know so-and-so, why they kept your money. And the judge is looking at this couple going, are you serious? They're finding out that, yeah, lovers, rooster, Nine of Swords, somebody is having nightmares over who their lover is because their lover's in jail. They're crushed. They're not sleeping. Their lover went to jail. What is this moon card? Yeah, there's some people are in jail. They might not even be in jail for your situation. They might just be repeat offenders. You know what I'm saying? Like they're in jail and somebody's crying. Somebody here is doing some kind of illusion. They're so childish. They've got to change this. They've got to change and move. Somebody's going to have to move because their partner is in jail or they're getting divorced. Yeah, this fake Queen of Pentacles. I told you, I don't even have to guess. The air signs and the earth signs, feminines, that show up in my reading are fake as F. At least for now. I'm picking up a lot of karmic earth and karmic air energy in the feminines. Look, this fake person's worn out. They're like, but I got the marriage and notary here. Person found out that they were fake. Great fortune, the devil child, waterfall. Some great fortune here went to a toxic child or some, I don't know, man. High honor. Yeah, massive regret because you're working towards this high honor and it is tipping the scales with regards to this honored official holding on to your money. King of Wands is going to court. They're saying that they're somebody they're not. They're trying to get this money, trying to clean up their act. Fire sign masculine. Full of crap, holy. Eight of Swords. Somebody's taking the path to jail, man. They're disillusioned. They think that they are going to beat this. They're not. Here's the mature woman. They keep thinking, they're like saying, oh, it was only a joke. Fiasco and death. You are broadcasting this bullcrap. Mature woman here and mature woman there. So this is the beginning and the end. This was all like a lie somehow. Somebody lied about to hold money back from you. So, yeah, look at this. You're going to get a message. This is a message of concern regarding this, that you're suddenly wealthy. And you may be like concerned, like, oh my gosh, I've been eating ramen noodles and hot dogs. And what am I going to do now? This is working to change something. This thief. They want to change something with your work, or they want to do something to your work, so that this thief, no lie, is going to try and sue. This thief is looking into suing you for your work or something here. They're trying to figure out a way to steal it. This person is so mentally corrupted. They're like a corrupted file in a computer. It's not computing that they don't deserve this or they weren't given this, and so therefore they have no right to it. They think in their mind, however messed up it is, sociopath, psychopathological, they do lie. So they're thinking that they're believing their own lies. Like, I deserve to have this money. I deserve to have their inheritance. I deserve to have their man. I deserve to have their stuff. Why don't you get your own stuff instead of saying what you deserve to have that belongs to somebody else? What is your problem, weirdo? Anyway, it's all a fiasco now, they want to say, and because they're going to jail. So they're going to jail. This official who held back funds has no excuse on God's green earth why they would do so. And this is all, this queen of, this earth sign feminine is being found out as fake as F. And they may have put money under a child's name so that it wasn't traceable. Oh, the feds will find that. If they got to find it, they'll find it. Just trust this process. This person's going to court and they're going to act like they're somebody they're not. This King of Wands, mirror, doing mirror magic with regards to something here with this honored official, possibly. Everybody's messed up. And everybody messed up. Everybody here messed up. And it's everybody else's fault. The community may have messed up, but it's everybody outside of the community's fault that they did. That's the sickness. The sickness, the worms. The worms, they crawl in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Guys, thank you for watching. Please hit the bell icon if you'd like to know when I'm back around. Besides, it's good energy. And since these people do bully me so much because I am a truth teller, and I only give you what the divine gives me to give, so I get bullied, and I don't get shares, and I don't get viewed as much. And I also notice in people from that tried to bully me over on Instagram, which I haven't been on in years, are finding me over here and trying to do it over here. I haven't been on Instagram in years. I haven't been on Twitter in like a year. And Facebook even quite a number of years. I'm not on any of those platforms at all. If anybody says they're me and they start, whatever, I'm not there. That's not me. I'm only here and Patreon. Those are my two babies. That's it. That's all. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you come back. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace.